Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about moon. Why is moon called the moon? Other planets, moons have great names like for example Titan, Mimas, Europa, Callisto, Ryan, Lepidus. However, ours is just called moon. Moon is fairly round like a basketball. Have a look at this video. Let's get back to the topic. The origin of the moon's name is a very interesting story. Humans have been aware of this great white orb in the sky ever since the first roamed the earth. The moon's appearance changes as the months pass. It moves through phases from full moon to new moon and back again. So we are aware that it can be used to record months. Some cultures still to this date use moon to calculate months. The word moon can be traced to the word mona, an old English word from medieval times. Mona shares its origin with the Latin word metri, which means to measure, and mensis, which means month. So we see that the moon is called the moon because it is used to measure the months. When the moon was named, people only knew about our moon, only the one. That all changed in 1610 when the Italian astronomer called Galileo Galilei discovered what we now know as the four largest moons of Jupiter. It's fair to say that other moons are generally known as moon even though they might not be used to calculate months. They are named after our own white orb, the moon. The newly discovered moons were given beautiful names to identify them among the growing number of planets and moons. Astronomers were finding the new solar system. Many of these names came from Greek myths. The four largest moons Galileo discovered around Jupiter were named Lu, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Astronomers continue to find new moons orbiting planets in our solar system. In October of 2019, they announced they had newly discovered 20 moons around Saturn. Now about some facts about our moon. The moon is Earth's only permanent natural satellite. It is the fifth largest natural satellite in our solar system and the largest among planetary satellites relative to the size of the planet that it orbits. The moon is the second densest satellite among those whose densities are known anyway. The first densest is Jupiter's satellite Lu. The moon always shows Earth the same face. Moon is in synchronous rotation with Earth. Its near side is marked by the large dark plains that fill the spaces between the bright ancient crystal highlands and the prominent impact craters. The sun and the moon are not the same size. From Earth, both the sun and the moon look about the same size. This is because moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but also 400 times closer to Earth. The moon is drifting away from the Earth. The moon is moving approximately 3.8 centimeters away from our planet every year. The moon has quakes too. They are not called earthquakes, but you guessed it, moonquakes. They are caused by the gravitational influences of the Earth. Unlike quakes on Earth that last only few minutes at most, moonquakes can last up to half an hour. They are much weaker than earthquake though. Another interesting fact, there is water on the moon. This is in the form of ice trapped within the dust and minerals under the surface. It has been detected on areas with lunar surfaces that are in permanent shadow and are therefore very cold, enabling the ice to survive. The water on the moon was likely delivered to the surface by comets. Hopefully, you learned a thing or two about moon. And hopefully you even learned why the moon is called the moon. Because nobody knew anything better at that time. And later, the name just got stuck. This is your host Mohsen Bukhari, signing out.